Hi Bitcoiners and crypto enthusiasts. The Luno.com has now come back to allow for deposits and withdrawals. So I would like to take this opportunity to do this video guide on Luno. And this video guide probably will be handy for newbies and first timers to the Bitcoin cryptocurrency world. So Luno.com is a exchange where it takes certain currencies for certain countries for you to buy Bitcoin, and vice versa. When you sell Bitcoins, you can actually withdraw your currency out. So Luno.com used to be bitx.com, and to find out the countries which Luno.com would serve, all you need to do is to go over to the fees and features page on Luno.com, scroll down, and on the features section you will see the listed countries. You have Indonesia, Malaysia, Nigeria, Singapore, and South Africa. The payment methods that they would actually serve would be noted on this table here for the various countries. And for the send and receive fees, you can refer to their table that is listed below that. As for the withdrawal and deposit fees, the table is also noted on the withdrawal fees and the deposit fees as you scroll down the page. The trade fees is further down the page, so you can take note of the fees required for buying and selling Bitcoins. Further down we have the transaction limit, as you can see here. Something worth noting is that for Malaysians that do purchase Bitcoins, there is a limit of 2 Bitcoins per transaction. So if you are purchasing more than 2 Bitcoins, you just need to break it down to a few or several transactions. Right down the page, we have the breakdown of the different verification levels. So after you have signed up for Luno.com, one of the first things that you need to do is to verify your account. There are 3 levels that you need to verify: level 1, 2, and 3. It's best that you verify all the way up to level 3 so that the withdrawals that you can make per month can go all the way up to 300,000 ringgit as of this point. Now, the requirements for the three different levels, you could just click on this learn more, or you could just go over directly to the verification page, and it is here on this page that you will see the requirements needed to go through the 3 verification levels. That would include confirmation of the mobile number, filling in the basic personal details. For level 2, it is to upload a scan of your IC, and for level 3, it is to scan and upload the proof of your residence. Okay, all the details of the required documents are also noted through these links. Okay, so what I'll do now is I will log into my account. So I've logged into my Luno account, and just to show you, if you have just signed up for a Luno account, the first thing that you will need to do is to go through your verification steps as I mentioned earlier. So once you have upgraded your account to the level 3, then your account is fully verified. Now the other feature that you probably would want to enable would be your two-factor authentication. It's on the settings page and on the top right hand corner here. Probably when you first sign up it is disabled, so go ahead and enable that. On clicking the enable link, it will show you a QR code which you will need to scan with your Google Authenticator app that you have downloaded on your mobile phone. After you have scanned, remember to screenshot that QR code that is shown on your site, and you would want to save that scan onto probably Microsoft Words and keep that scan for safekeeping. The reason you will want to keep that screenshot is in the event that you lose your mobile phone, you download the Google Authenticator again on your new mobile phone, and you can resynchronize your Google Authenticator on your new mobile phone with that screenshot. Okay, so after you have saved your two-factor authentication on your site, every time you log in, you would then need to check for the generated codes that show on your Google Authenticator on your mobile. Then you'll be able to log into your Luno account. I will move on to the steps required to buy Bitcoins, first with the deposit. So before you attempt buying Bitcoins, the first thing you would like to do is to fund your account with ringgit deposits. You go over to the accounts link that's on the left hand side of the navigation menu. Click that and you are on the accounts page. On the accounts page, you will notice that your ringgit account, probably there will be no balance there. So to fund that account, you click on fund, click on the Maybank link or CIMB Bank, depending on which bank account you would like to deposit. You can transfer your money from any other bank account that you have. Assuming that, let's say you want to put in $1,000 here, I'll just show it as, for example, $10. I click next. It will show you the details of Luno's bank account. Here you can see the name is BitcoinMalaysia Sdn Bhd, bank is Maybank, their bank account number, and the reference needed. When you generate this bank deposit information, you will have a different reference number, so please don't use this one here. And remember, when you do try to make a transfer, either as interbank transfer or a third-party transfer, if you're also signing it from the same bank, do check the limits of your account. So to ensure that the limit is more than what you are trying to send. Now, when you do try to make the transfer, do type in this reference from your bank deposit information into the transfer form. Luno would require this reference information to track your transfer. After you have made that transfer, click on I have sent the payment, and Luno will get an indication from the system that you have made the transfer. Now, assuming that you have already made the transfer, it will probably take Luno half a day or so, or even faster, depending at the time which you made the transfer. Once they have made that verification, they will then credit your ringgit account here with the deposit that you have made. Once you have the sufficient funds, you would then want to make the purchase. There's two ways. One way is to make the Bitcoin purchase directly with Luno, and the other is to make the purchase through the exchange that they have. Now, let's say if I want to make direct purchase, I go over to home and I can click on the buy. Over at the buy page, there will be a form for you to fill the quantity of Bitcoins you want to purchase, and it will show you the estimated amount that you would require for you to buy those Bitcoins. That is to buy directly. Now, if you want to buy from the exchange, uh, just click on exchange. Over at the exchange, there is a order book. Here on the order book, it lists the selling rates and lists also the rates which that you can buy. Okay, so if let's say you would want to buy, go over to the place order form, click on the buy, put in the amount of Bitcoins that you want to buy, the rates that you would need to make immediate purchase would be those that's listed here. Now do note that in each of the listings, the quantity of Bitcoins that is actually tied into each of these selling rates is actually listed here. So you can't really purchase huge amounts of Bitcoins using one rate. You will need to refer to those provided rates. Okay, so for example, if let's say I want to buy one Bitcoin, and as you can see, the first listed sales in the order book, which is here 4785, actually doesn't meet the one Bitcoin purchase that I want to make. So probably the rate that I would want to insert into the place order would probably be 4881. In order to put in there, I just need to click on this and it will then copy the rate, and the required funds required will automatically be shown here, and the estimated fees would be also listed. So with that in mind, you click the place order button. And once the order is filled, it will then be shown in your list of transactions. Over at the transactions page, you will see all the purchases and even sales that you make. So if you have made a transaction either through directly to Luno, you will also see the transactions that you've made purchases on the exchange. Okay, so that is to make Bitcoin purchases on either through direct to Luno or to the exchange. Now, assuming that you already have Bitcoins and you want to send it out to your external wallet, for example, blockchain.net wallet, all you need to do is click the send button that's on the home page. Click send. You place your external wallet's address here in this form, put in the amount of Bitcoins that you have here, and you can just key in a reference. Now remember, when you copy your external wallet's address, make sure that you do not copy any blanks, spaces, and paste it carefully here. After pasting, make sure that the characters, let's say the first three characters and the last three characters are the same, just to ensure that you are copying the right 34 character address. Okay, once you have filled up this form, click the send and the Bitcoins will be sent to your wallet. Again, that sending will be listed on the transactions page. Next, I will go through the sell procedure, which includes receiving Bitcoins from your external wallet, selling your Bitcoins on directly to Luno and also through their exchange, withdrawing your funds from your Luno account. Okay, so first of all, let's go through to Recieve. To receive Bitcoins from your external wallet, all you need to do is click the Receive button here, as shown on your homepage, and you will then see the address which your Luno account is to receive the Bitcoins wallet. On the Just copy the address here and paste it on your external wallet to make the sending, or alternatively, if you already have your wallet app on your mobile, you can scan the QR code here. Once the Bitcoin has been sent over, you will see the transaction and your Bitcoin amount will reflect here in your account. That's for receiving Bitcoins. Now, to sell the Bitcoin on Luno, go over to the Sell Bitcoin page, and over here, just need to put in the Bitcoins that you want to sell. And based on their rate of 4781 here, that's the current rate. You will then know how much ringgit that you can be receiving. Click send before the timer runs out. And once you have sold, the amount of ringgit will then reflect over in your account here in your ringgit account. Now, alternatively, you can sell your Bitcoins on the exchange. Click the exchange link. You will go over to the marketplace. Again, you will see the order book. Over at the order book, the green section will be the listed buyers. So to initiate a sell, click on the sell link on the place order form, put in the amounts of Bitcoins, and based on the amount of Bitcoins that you have, say I decide to take the best offer, because the best offer here now is 1.2 Bitcoins, which can encompass my amount of Bitcoins that I want to sell. So I go ahead and click the rates and the required funds available balance and total amount of ringgit that I will get for selling my Bitcoins will be shown. I click the place sell order and the transactions will be made immediately. The reason why it's immediate is because I'm fulfilling the request of the buyers. Okay, so that is quite straightforward. The sell transaction that I made will be again listed in the transactions. I go back to home, and you will be able to see your sell transaction on the transactions page. Now, so that is for selling Bitcoins on the exchange. If let's say I have already got the money in my account, okay, and I want to withdraw my ringgit to my local bank account, first of all, I have to make sure that I have my bank account details in the beneficiary page. So if you have not included your bank account in your beneficiary page, go ahead and click the new beneficiary, where you can fill in the form for adding in your bank details. So once I have ensured that, I would then make a withdrawal of my ringgit that is in the account. Okay, so to withdraw, I click on the bank details that I have, put in the amount of ringgit that I want to withdraw, and automatically the fees will be shown, and I click the withdraw button. So give Luno some time for them to send the requested withdrawal to your bank account. So more or less I've covered the buy and sell procedures. If you have questions in regards to Luno services, you go over to their help page and look for the answers to the questions that you may have by going through their FAQs that's listed on their help page. So that's all I have to share with you in this video. If you have learned anything or found this video useful, do click the like button, and if you have yet to subscribe to my video channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. So have a great day. See you. Bye bye.